Hello, this is Luke, and here is my Cybertruck. I love the Cybertruck. It's amazing. It goes anywhere. It's bulletproof, and I've been looking at some mods for it, some things that I can add to it. And Best EV Mods sent me over a few things, and we're going to go through the installation just briefly, not like an instructional step-by-step, but just kind of show you how it's done a little bit, and then which parts I really like, which ones I would use, and which ones seem to make the most sense. A couple of things that we're going to start with here are the storage containers for security. You know, cars are broken into more often than homes by a wide margin. It's not even close. And so trying to store things securely into your vehicle is very important. I teach firearms training, and so obviously I carry firearms and things. That's one thing that I carry. I want a storage container that's a safe, you know, that's easy to access, quick to access, but then secure. And that's really important for me. People are going to use them for a wide range of different things. We're going to go through that process a little bit, show you a little bit of a couple of the options they have. And you can check out Best EV Mods online at bestevmods.com. They also have an Amazon store. You can get things there. We're going to also post a link in the description and then get you a coupon code on there as well so you can save some money. Let's get into it. All right, I want to take a minute to go over some of the stuff that they sent me. I've been sent a lot of stuff for different video reviews and things in the past, and I was really blown away, just flabbergasted by the generosity of Best EV Mods and what they sent. It's just a ton of stuff, and I'm really looking forward to look through this. This is the under seat for the driver's seat, a biometric safe. This is the center console safe, again, another biometric one. These are some storage trays and things that would mount around the screen and in front between the driver and passenger seats on the floor. This is the cooler that goes in the front. Very excited to check that thing out. And then we have some carbon fiber accent pieces. These are for the bumper, and these are for the side mirrors. So very interested to check this stuff out. We'll be going through these in a little bit. Some of them are to my taste, some may not. We're going to try them out a little bit here and see what I think would be a great fit, and especially with these safes, curious as to see which one I'm going to use of the two. I don't know that I'll need both of them. One will probably work better for my needs, and I want to test them out and see what we think. All right, I have everything unboxed here. You can see the under seat drawer. Nice setup here, really. You have about a foot by 6 inches or so in there. Provided tools. Also have the center console set up. This one's a little different than some I've seen where they were a complete box that you had to kind of fish down in here. This is one that you assemble with just a couple screws to set the side plates on there. And I think this actually gives you a little bit more internal volume than some of the others that you have to try to fish down in there. All right, we're going to get things ready to set up. Of course, the under seat one will go right under here. Fit in that space underneath. You have to unbolt portions of the seat and then rebolt them back down. And then the center console one will go in here, and that, with this lifted out, will fit down in there, and there will be access to be able to get the cord in there still, and still be able to charge things and still put this tray on top, I believe, once we're all done. This is a pretty easy process. Slide the seat all the way forward so you can access these two bolts, remove those. And then all you have to do is slide the seat all the way back so you can get at the front bolts, pull those out, and then you're able to install the drawer. Okay, it's all installed. From up here, you can't even see that it's there. Come down here and you can see that it's tucked underneath the front of the seat. Press your fingerprint, rotate the lock, open it up. There you go. As you can see, fit a full-size handgun in there, easy access to it. Turn it, lock it back up, and now you're secure. I was concerned about it sticking out past the front of the seat a little bit and thinking that maybe I'd hit my heels on it. But so far, just in testing it, it looks like it's going to be plenty far out of the way. All right, now for the center console, there's plenty of room still for the top tray. I just have the key in right now. I haven't set up the biometric lock. Flips open, you can see plenty of storage down in there. It will fit the full-size handgun in there as well. I can tell right off the bat that I am going to definitely be using the under seat tray. It's larger, it's out of the way, and doesn't take up the storage that I want inside the center console. So that's my quick review of these. Check this out, Best EV Mod, and you can get these safes. Again, I really like the underseat safe. I believe it's out of the heels plenty. It is more expensive, I believe, than the center console, but the added access, the easier access to the bottom one seems to work best for that. We're gonna look at a couple other things that they sent us. All right, ahead, check out the carbon fiber mirror covers. Truck's filthy dirty. It's been snowing a lot here and dirty roads, but it's kind of a cool look. I'm not sure the carbon fiber's for me, so I don't think I'll be using those. There's also the rear step on the bumper carbon covers on there too, but I'm gonna kind of think about those a little bit and see if that's the aesthetic I want. But I'm sure for some that's exactly what they're looking for. But it fits really well. Just some adhesive tape on the inside to stick it on. So make sure she's good and clean, and pops right on there. But actually, yeah, it does kind of look kind of cool. Gotta love this cooler. This is actually really slick. It fits in there really well. Nice carrying handle on top, good zipper, a couple dividers inside. The nice thing I like about this is that it's soft-sided and collapsible. I can see myself putting things in here when I'm traveling that I don't want sliding around, but then also being able to collapse it down and put larger things in here when I need to. That's a really cool option. As opposed to the Cybertruck Cyber Cooler that goes in the front, it's hard-sided and you can't collapse it. You have to, leave it in there or take it out if you're going to be using bigger things. So that's really cool. That's definitely going to be staying in there and something I'm going to make good use of. Okay, time for a quick look at some of these other accessories. I was thinking that this one right here went on the floor underneath. That's what I thought it was for, but it actually goes up here and sits on the dash and clips onto the backside of the screen. Again, adhesive strips and things will hold that on. Looks like it's very useful, a good place to store stuff. I'm not a fan of things on my dash as far as putting stuff up there, but this would give you an opportunity to be able to put things like sunglasses and garage door openers or stuff up there. So it's very well made. It fits very, very well. So I'm gonna have to play around with that one and see if that one makes the cut or not for me personally. There are some rubber tray liners that go inside there as well. This one down here, very cool. It clips on there, again, adhesive will hold it in place, but gives you a spot for keys and other things. I have noticed that I tend to drop a lot of stuff down in here, and it's hard to get at, and when you want to put a phone in there for charging, it kind of gets in the way. Otherwise, my cup holders are full of things, and then, of course, I can't put drinks in there. So that's not a bad option. I was a little concerned about the legroom side right here, so that's something I'm going to have to play around with and see if that really fits the way that I drive, because I kind of man spread a little bit here, and it gets a little close. But it's very well made, and appears like it would be a great solution for people that are looking for a little bit more external storage. So I would recommend those for those people looking for that. One thing I didn't notice, it was in one of the other boxes. These are tie-down cleats for inside the rear storage. So in the bed of the truck, heavy duty aluminum. Mine's a foundation series, so it came with a pair of these, but I'm actually going to keep these and install these as a second set for back a little bit further. But very well made, very heavy duty aluminum, and it comes with the tools and everything, but actually a nice little bonus surprise there. So if you don't have those in your truck, I've used the ones that were provided already with my foundation series. I've used them several times, and I was thinking, man, it would be nice to have another set. So one of the best things I would definitely recommend there. Again, thanks to Best EV Mod for the parts. That's really generous of them, and I'm super excited to be able to test some of those things out a little further. Check them out, bestevmod.com, and also their Amazon store for some of those products. We'll be posting that coupon code in the link. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.